Eric Jones. I'm sitting in front of a 1977 Yamaha U2. It's very rare for our country to get this in. Mostly see in Europe, and the Middle East. It's an incredible piano. We have no problem getting parts for them. But the difference between there's three different types of U series uprights. The U1 is the most popular. That's 48 inches tall from the floor up. This is 50 inches tall, so it's going to have a little bit bigger bass. You can hear it, when you sit down to this and hit the bass octaves, and then you go to a U1. And the big sister on the wall over here, we have several of them. That's a U3. Those are 52 inches. So this is kind of in between. This has a light touch. Most of the Yamahas we get in are middle or a little bit heavy. This particular one, from a 1 to a 10, I'd rate it a touch of 4. So if you have carpal tunnel, if you have arthritis, if you have very small hands, you have a small child, sometimes a heavy action can be pretty intimidating, and so this is very easy to play. The tone, I'd give it bright. It's a 6. It's not a mellow tone. This is on the bright side, very crisp and clear, which is typical of what you're going to find in the Yamaha. We usually rate them between a 5 and a 6. This has a factory practice mute pedal system, which is awesome. So if you want to play it late at night or early in the morning, someone's trying to take a nap, or you're in a townhouse and they're, the apartment's right over here, and you're worried about your neighbors. Pardon me, it's getting after 9 o'clock, and you or your children are doing your finger exercises. All you do is push it instantly. It knocks 90% of the volume down. Listen. You can barely hear it. So with that locked in place, it frees up your foot. You use your right foot to lock it in place, the middle pedal. Then it frees up your foot to go back. You don't have to hold it down. You put your foot over to the right pedal and get sustain. So here's a little Mozart with sustain and without the mute pedal on. Here it is with the mute. And I have the lid up. If you shut the lid, it makes it even quieter. Who's going to complain about that? No one's going to hear it. I mean, I'm knocking at least 90% of the volume down instantly. And when I show that to customers in the store, they flip out. And most Yamaha and Kawais have that feature. So it's a beautiful piano. Click the slideshow. Look to the right of this video. See it? It's a little blue button. Click that slideshow, and you can scroll through the pictures. Paul takes great pictures of the piano inside and out. And note the hammers inside, how little wear they have to it. It's just beautiful, polished ebony finish with a matching new bench. We put a brand new padded bench, duet, so 2 people can sit at it. Opens and stores music. It's all you need. It's a great price of $62.88, including a 10-year warranty, free delivery within a very generous 100-mile radius of Beltsville, Maryland. And in first tuning free in the home, 10-year warranty, and in lifetime trade-in, meaning if you ever want to upgrade to the U3, that's another $1,000. So you hand me $1,000, we pull this out, put the U3 in, or a baby brand. As long as it's of greater value, you can trade in as often as you want, and you get all your money back on that purchase. We've had that policy in writing for 45 years. So there's 3 ways you can go about this. You can come see us. We're open 7 days a week. You don't need an appointment. We're right at the 1 o'clock position of the Washington Capitol Beltway in 95. So very easy from Baltimore, very easy from Northern Virginia, or the District of Columbia. No problem getting here at all. You can use, if you're a DC resident, you want to use the Metro, take the Metro to the last stop on the Green Line, Greenbelt Station, and hitch a ride with an Uber or a Lyft, and we'll pay for your round trip whether you buy this piano or anything else or not. But it's our courtesy to you to come try the piano. If you don't have a car or don't want to use a car, there's a lot of traffic, you can easily get here through the Metro system. And many people do that. They take us up on it. So we'll be happy to pay for your ride. It's only 5 miles, around 5 miles from the Greenbelt Station to here. So it's a short trip once you get off the train, okay? And then if you're watching this video from anywhere in the country besides the Washington, Baltimore area, there's going to be a delivery charge, but it's really cheap. It doesn't cost you much at all when you consider how much you're saving up. Once you go pricing new Yamaha pianos and Kawai pianos and Steinways, you'll see our prices are a fraction of what a new one would be. And in my opinion, our warranty's better, because we're putting that lifetime trade-in on it, you know. And to prove that our service, you know, if you're watching this from Seattle, Washington, we have pianos in Seattle, Washington, in every one of the lower 48 states. To prove it, go up at the top, see that testimonial button, click that, type in your state. So you're watching this video from Maine or Florida or Texas or any of the states in between, Nebraska, you know, Louisiana, Michigan, pick a state and start reading the almost 500 unsolicited thank you letters and emails from all over the country. Go to Google reviews, Yelp reviews, go to Facebook Marketplace, Chat GPT, Grok, and read what the AI platforms are saying about my company of 45 years. I think you'll be encouraged, and you'll know that we're going to take care of you, whether you're right around the corner or way far away. And we have this nationwide network of piano movers that work together to get it there. And then we build up this huge network of piano movers and piano technicians. We can search for technicians that live right in your zip code area through a directory, a national directory. So, and that's easy for us to find several, A to Z, many technicians. You'll be surprised how many live in your zip code area. You know, you didn't even know they were piano technicians. They live right down the street. So, and these are competent piano technicians, and the list we would give you of techs in your area are full-time piano technicians. They make their living servicing pianos, and they'd be more than happy to service this piano. So if you're a little over 100 miles from here, it's free delivery. You know, if let's go north, up around Gettysburg, York, Harrisburg, up in that area, you know, it's a little more than 100 miles. Free delivery. Richmond, Virginia, it's a little over 100. That's south. East, anywhere on the eastern shore, most parts of Delaware, free delivery. And then out west, Martinsburg, West Virginia, Harper's Ferry, Sharpsburg, down 81 down to like James Madison University at Harrisonburg, Virginia. That's a little over 100 miles. Free delivery. And anywhere in between is free delivery. So you need to come see us, call us on the phone, or put it in the shopping cart, whether you're local or long distance, and we'll get it there and we'll take care of you. Thanks.